I'm waiting for my new wife to arrive. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. New wife? Well, the wifey left a couple of minutes ago to go for what she refers to as her beauty treatments. So I'm interested to see, or I may be a bit nervous because when she comes back, she always looks refreshed and happy. But I also need to look carefully what actually happened, what changed. Maybe his eyebrows or, I don't know, nails. A man needs to focus, you know. So she's away, and the little terrorist is sleeping just around the corner here on the couch. He's had a very busy day, so he's been man down for at least 2 hours already. That in itself also poses a bit of a threat because when he wakes up, he's going to be probably grumpy, but then also need a lot of attention. So I might have to drag out my laptop again and get him to do some work with me. And what about me? Well, after a successful production yesterday, I am sitting here waiting for the attendees of the next webinar to arrive so that I can prep them, and promptly in about 36 minutes we will go live, and they will be presenting to about 100 people if I remember correctly. And yes, so the next webinar is on its way. And I must say, I'm actually quite enjoying these little productions. I get to do what I'm doing with you right now just from behind the scenes. And I guess in a couple of weeks or so, it will become like a bit of a, you know, like we all do, like a bit of a job. But at this stage, I feel like I'm a director just for this little bit of time. But it is interesting, and the topics that the folks are covering is interesting from a marketing side. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that. The other thing is also, I've been talking about how Martha and I have been so busy. Yes, that is indeed true. And I'm sitting here right now, and it's nearly past dinner time already, and I'm still working. Martha had a long day too. So yes, we're going to have to look into that. But we have some leave time, as much as you can have leave in a pandemic, scheduled, and kind of working towards that. But then also something else that we've been working on is the fact that I've kind of given up on having a small little office outside where I can go and work, or separate and create a office for my small business. Even though, with that being said, my small business also is not doing badly, but I mean, there's not massive growth. But I've prepared myself, and I keep on thinking about how lucky I am to do the work that I am doing at the moment. We just need to keep tight and see what's going to happen next. But that being said, because I'm doing a lot of video calls, and just to make the space that I work in feel a bit more like an office, my wife and I already bought some nice, comfortable chairs. And then for the last couple of days, I've kind of created a makeshift bookshelf behind me, and we've been working on that. So I have this little corner now that is being turned into a bit of an office, and that makes me feel much better too. And I think my wife feels the same way with her little office chair and her little corner that she's being set up. We need to do a few more things to get her settled, but yeah, it's exciting. I think it's interesting how you can take small things and make it interesting for yourself. So for example, today I constructed out of the things that I had lying around here a little setup to hang all my hats, because they're also taking over the house. Man, I'm selfish. I take a lot too much space in this house. So just keeping ourselves busy with small little projects like that, even though some other bigger projects are lingering, is also a way that we keep ourselves busy between being busy on the keyboard. So I think I'm going to leave it there with my little update. And I'm also staring across to my laptop, and I can see that there is 1 or 2 notes that came in from friends that I want to share with you in the next day or two. And I'm setting myself a goal to at least share one of them tomorrow. And get back into the flow of finding out how friends and dear family are doing right at this stage. I think we're kind of in this in-between at the moment. There's so many things happening, and it's ongoing. And on my side also, Poland is going into elections for a president. And yeah, that's a whole different topic to discuss. But it's going to be interesting to see who they choose in the end as a president, because it seems like at the moment things are moving here to more of an autocratic kind of style of government. In fact, I saw a photo today with the Polish president sitting next to Mr. Trump, which doesn't sit too well with me, but that's my view. That might not be your point of view. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't be too political about it, but I just wish we could move towards more of a society that focuses on the more important topics, and not hide behind things like, yeah, business and economics. Let's think about people and really think about people. But yeah, I mean, that's up to all of us to change and to make happen. And I'll leave it there for now. I hope I didn't upset you and with too many negative points of view. It's not negative. It's just a point of view. But let's look at the bright side. I'm getting a new wifey in a few minutes' time. And hopefully a wifey that's refreshed and happy. I think that's the important thing for now, right? Look after yourself. And thanks for listening.